Welcome back to Mr. Ink Racing with me, Shaggy Scooby66. Once again, we join the Recognised Racing community and their Porka Cup. It's round 6. We're still at Spa 24-hour layout. And it is the reverse grid of the last race. So, OB is going to start us off in first. It's a bit later now. Staffy is in second place. Let's can we do it? Must be a way I can do this. Hang on, don't want that. What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? That's what I want. Can I go? Can I do it this way? Yes, I can. Okay. So, OB, then Wrecking Ball. No, that's not Wrecking Ball. I can't do it that way, can I? Because it doesn't have the... So, it's going to be Staffy, then Wrecking Ball, then Buggers in fourth, Tyre Slayer in fifth, Dazzler sixth, Fuds is 7th. Steve Scooby is in 8th place. Skippy is 9th. Campo's 10th. Oggy is 11th. Wally Bob in 12th. Pilgrim 13th. Shaggy 14th. And Scott, the winner of the last race, 15th. Now, Scott and Shaggy will be still in the source when they start off. OB actually did have a controller disconnect, so we'll see how he goes. Now, we saw how hard it was to pass in that first race, so let's see who can come through, if at all anyone can come through the field. And let's get this race underway. So, OB's going to start us off. So OB starts us off with Staffy. You see Shaggy and Scott still coming through the source, but still better this way than the normal route because half the field would be still in the chicane. So as we go up the Camel Straight for the first time in this race, it's OB from... Oh, OB's gone defensive. Behind them, everyone getting through. Bit of a gap between 9th and 10th place. Then a gap between 11th and 12th. And then a gap between 13th, 14th and 15th. So that gap hopefully will soon disappear, but it's OB out in front from Staffy as they come up to the Double Gas Show. It's where lots of people have problems, or a couple of people's back ends kicking out there. But everyone on track. Now at this stage we don't know if any penalties from the first race has been come into effect. But everyone around, Scott by Shaggy. Shaggy's just dropped off the back there. Oh, Shaggy's just gone a bit in too deep. He's just that dirty air catching him out. He hasn't really had any running in the dirty air of other people. But it's OB leading us through Stavelo, Corbière. Just run up to Blanchimont. Just pulled out a bit of a lead over Staffy. These two have got away from Pugwash in third. Pugwash has got the rest of the field behind him. There's all these cars just battling. Steve Scooby looking on the inside of Wrecking Ball but can't do anything. Skippy there now. This is where most of the incidents happened on that first lap. But everyone through. Scott's made it past Welly Bob. So Scott already going through. Can he do anything about Pilgrim and the rest of the cars up in front? But it is just a big snaky train. We're going to watch that again because Tyre Slayer and Pugwash going through Eau Rouge side by side. Great racing there. Slight touch, and that's just made Tyre Slayer just pull. Dazzler forces himself by there. That was a bit strong from Dazzler. But Dazzler again, two places there. Puggers just clips the bollards, and that's really upset the car. Loses the place to Tyre Slayer. Steve Scooby's looking round the outside. With all these cars being so close together, any slip at this stage can cost 2 or 3 places. Steve Scooby through just a little bit wide through speakers. Now into the double gas show. Steve Scooby becomes the cork in the bottle. Everyone else behind him. Scott just slight tap there on Campo, but now goes side by side. Little tap back. Nothing to write home about. Now through, what would that be? Stavlo Campus. This is Stavlo. Scott just has to go backwards, up ahead. Who's that? Oh, it's Hoggy that's gone wide. Again, kept it going in a straight line, but has lost a couple of places. Just keeps it on track there, but he now is going to have dirty tyres for this for this chicane. But gets by Hoggy. Oh, Wrecking Ball! What's happened to Wrecking Ball? Skippy's on the outside. Oh, bit of a touch. Wrong line. Just that touch just upset him. And Wrecking Ball has just parked it on the corner. Chucks it into reverse. Gets it going again. But drops down to the back of the field. Just got this massive line of traffic. Just let's check into our leader. So Obi has just pulled away from Staffy. Looks like at the moment he's solved his controller issue he had in lap race 1. Bassel's there in third with Tyre Slayer right on his bottom. Steve Scooby, Puggers, Skippy, and it's Hoggy and Fuds, and then Scott's made his way up to 10th place. So Scott seemingly can deal with the dirty air that's coming off these cars, but as the race goes on, the gaps are going to open up and it's going to be harder to catch up to people. Campo in 11th. Flying Penguin there. And Pilgrim. Wally Bob. Shaggy's got a 1 second penalty. So he's just closing in on Welly Bob, and now he's going to give away. That is going to be about 2.5 seconds he's going to lose. Obi out in front. Nothing standing in his way. As we said, it was seen in that first race where being at the front of the pack really helped. Shaggy nearly got the win, just that last lap. If you haven't seen that race, then do go into the library and watch it. It was tremendous. Well, I don't want to say tremendous like that because that sounded a bit trumpy. Right, Dazzler still keeping ahead of Tyre Slayer. Then Steve Scooby. Buggers. Oh, Skippy goes side by side once again. We went into Eau Rouge and have come out, but Hoggy's there as well. So Hoggy and Skippy and Puggers. They go flying in 3 wide. Whoa, Skippy just got into the side of Pugwash. Backed out of it, but that has just let Scott come in. Oh, Scott touches Skippy's rear quarter. Backs out of that. So Skippy keeps that place ahead of Hoggy. These guys are slowing each other's up because Fuds and Pilgrim have just latched onto the back of this battle. So's Campo, so's Welly. Shaggy, after taking that 1 second penalty, has got that time to make up again. But everyone is within a second of each other, so it's really hard to make places. Skippy's gone a bit wide. Keeps the inside through Campus. Slight touch there from Hoggy. Again up. Now we've got the race down to Blanchimont. These cars, it is a flat out corner. Even in the slipstream where you're getting a bit of a pull. Now brake hard for the chicane. Fuds came from absolutely far back there. Let's just watch that again from Fuds' point of view. Fuds just later on the brake than all these guys. Of course, Scott and Hoggy are trying not to run into the people in front. Slight tap on there on Scott, but Scott gets out the corner faster. Just look at all these mad people all behind each other. Now for some reason where do I want to be on that one? Just let me check because split all. Yeah, fast lap time hasn't come up. So I don't know who's got the fastest lap at the moment, but I think it was going to be OB in first place there, 2:19.6. Dazzler in that second place. Tyre Slayer just can't get any closer. This is the problem, these cars creating all this dirty air around this track for some reason. Hasn't really been noticeable in other races, but I definitely noticed it. So these 3, 4, 5 got away from Skippy in 6th, and Skippy's got, well, the rest of the field behind him. Skippy, Puggers, Hoggy, Scott, Pilgrim, Fuds, Campo and Welly Bob. Shaggy's starting to close that gap. And Wrecking Ball going around in 15th place. But you can see only just over halfway, and that tyre wear really is kicking in. Tyre wear and fuel rates has been increased for the second race, as you know. The fastest lap's finally come up. But that tyre rate increased. It's only at 2 times, but it is, yeah. It had been such a long lap and lots of corners, then that tyre wear really is. And Spa is notorious in the game for munching tyres. So now people are just going to start feeling lack of grip on the front end, which may lead into more opportunities for other people to pass. Slayer. Skippy Scott in the 8th place. Remember, started in 15th, so has got past half the field, but now it's going to be really tricky because the gaps have opened, so Slipstream, when he gets by people, if he gets by people, isn't going to be there. Buggers, Pilgrim. Fuds has got a half-second penalty. Just keeping Campo on the outside. Welly Bob's there as well. And Shaggy's caught onto the back of this group. So Shaggy made up that time, but I think Shaggy's got... yes, Shaggy's got a half-second penalty. So him and Fuds... Fuds is going to lose a place to Welly. At least Shaggy will have someone in front of him for a bit of slipstream, and they should just catch these guys back up. So here comes the penalty line. There's the penalty by Welly. Let's see what's going on at the front. Obi's still on his way, starting lap 7, 14 minutes of this race done. Staffy there, very lonely second place now. But he won't be worried about that. Then Dazzler. Still got Tyre Slayer behind him. Steve Scooby has closed up that gap. Just been closing. We've got a 3-way battle for that 3rd place at the moment. Oh no, Obi's just picked up a half-second penalty. Oh, and is Obi having another problem? He is. That's another controller problem. Let's just go back. He's it's all dead. It's all dead. He's got no inputs at all. Tries to come back. Oh, he's got some, but I think he's having an intermittent controller problem. So Obi loses that 1st place, and while that went on, Tyre Slayer got around Dazzler. Let's see what happens here. Let's go side by side. Dazzler just ran a bit out wide there. Oh, and then got too much onto the grass and hit the bollard, so that just put the car in a bit of a sideward skid. So Steve Stubby goes by. There's Obi, and has Obi just left? Yes, Obi has left the race, so that'll be another DNF. But if it is a controller problem, they will give him the points, or the last player's points. Steve Scooby and Dazzler now battling it out. Steve Scooby ahead of Dazzler. And we've got a big gap now to Skippy in 5th, Hoggy and Scott. Scott's and Skippy's got our second penalty. So Hoggy will go through into that 5th place. That will help him in the championship. He went into this race with a reduced lead at the top because Scott won that last round. Bugger's there in 8th, and then we've got Campo, Pilgrim, Welly and Shaggy all in a line, all battling for what's going to be 9th place? Yeah, 9th place. Fuds has had an incident and dropped down to 13th. He was higher up than that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, not too far back. So Fuds in 13th. Wrecking Ball's still circulating in 14th, but Staffy is in the lead. Unfortunately gifted the lead because of Obi. Obi controller issue, but to finish first you have to finish. So Staffy done everything right in this race. Tyre Slayer 2nd place. Can Tyre Slayer close that gap? When they cross the line, they will start their final lap. Steve Scooby in 3rd with a half-second penalty. So is Dazzler going to get that place back? There's the penalty barrier. And Dazzler takes his penalty. Sorry, Steve Scooby takes his penalty. Here comes Steve Scooby. Nearly closed the door on a fast approaching Dazzler, but realised he was there at the last second. Now trying to fight back, but Dazzler keeps it there. Scott really clipped the curb there. Could have ended differently there for Scott, but Scott now picks up the fastest lap with a 2 minutes 19.5. But this will be the final lap. Goes Campo, Pilgrim, Wally Bob, Shaggy. Pilgrim. Just closes up. That En Rouge still slightly Campo's weakest area. As they go side by side. Great move that by Pilgrim. Now Campo just suffers from the dirty air through the corners. Wally Bob's picked up a half-second penalty. Is that going to come to the aid of Shaggy? I have to say, although people haven't made their way to the front when you'd expect them to, everyone thought this was a fantastic race, close throughout. Snaffy, you can see people's fuel lights. Some people's fuel lights are on. some people revving out the car more than others. There was a slight danger of people running out of fuel and having to do a pit stop, but Staffy, yeah, has got to the end, and Staffy wins round 6. Well done, Staffy, with Tyre Slayer in second, Dazzler's third, Steve Scooby fourth, with Oggy in fifth, Scott sixth, Skippy seventh, Pugwash is 8th, with now the Skaggler cars. It's going to be Pilgrim, Campo, Welly Bob kept ahead of Shaggy in 12th. Here comes Fuds in 13th. And Wrecking Ball in 14th. Another thoroughly good race. But that's going to be it from me, Shaggy. Thanks for watching once again. Do all the good stuff, and we will see you next time. But for now, it's goodbye as we see Wrecking Ball finishing 14th. Bye now.